life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, true man will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. Their battles and the scar, we see their plan from far. More peace, you're an order. True man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More peace, leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby, and if not about no maybe. Watch this. I feel your pain, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis, crime too high. True man give praises to the most high. Now Mr. Want to kill the well run try. System of my against Rastafari. Tell you the truth, we know that bonafide. I'm on now, come tell no lie. Some are in farmer, some of them are side. Ask them how when we are and why. Who is to blame with the innocent die? When another mother storm, no long cry. System designed, we go kill I and I. System designed, we go kill I and I. True man do shit. Hey, watch this. More peace, you're an order. True man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More peace, leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby, and if not about no maybe. Watch this. That's one more place that you want to see. Human promote it instantly. All the body make him the boss and say, tell up and down, it come from way. We are talking about the history, and we are talking about we philosophy, and we are talking about we artillery, lyrical artillery. Live your life in peace, or you will rest in peace. From north, south, west, and east, true man will promote peace. Live your life in war, and you will die in war. Their battles on the scar, we see their blood from far. More peace, you're an order. True man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More peace, leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby, and if not about no maybe. Watch this. I feel your pain, you hear my cry. People are live and people are die. Legalize cannabis, crime too high. True man give praises to the most high. Now Mr. Want to till the well run try. System of against Rastafari. Tell you the truth, we know that bonafide. I'm on now, come tell no lie. Some are in farmer, some of them are spy. Ask them how, when, where, and why. Who is to blame when the innocent die? When another mother storm, no, don't cry. System designed to go kill I and I. System designed to go kill I and I. True man no shine. Hey, watch this. You're an order. True man have across them border. We don't know what the leaders order. What I see is total disaster. More leaders crazy. Them not care about the newborn baby, and if not about no maybe. Watch this. That's one more place that you want to see. Human promote it instantly. All the money make him the boss and say, tell them about that it come from where. We are talking about the history, and we are talking about with philosophy, and we are talking about with artillery, lyrical artillery.
Yeah man, this is Kazam Davis representing live and direct for the True Man Rise and Shine show, live and direct on YouTube. And we come for the upliftment, truth and progress, teaching the people to uplift themselves in a positive vibes. So the man called Yannick, forward ever and backward never. So open your eyes and see. It's so crystal clear to we. Yeah. Yeah. Cause stop representing. Once more, yeah. When I will open your eyes and see the truth is a crystal clear. So walk away from a negativity. When it be open your eyes and see the truth is so crystal clear. Walk away from a negativity. Be tricky though, never just alone. If you want it all, lose it all, you just never want shit. I mean, never the back to reach them star in the air like snow up with you. Now where you see some stars disappear. You got to pay attention, remember the tortoise and the ear. Baby Suka lie, put the slinging on the spear. So guess what is happening here? We play me mama rap because without any fear. When we open our eyes and see the truth is so crystal clear, walk away from our negativity. When we open our eyes and see the truth is so crystal clear, so why act like you just don't care? So many get you glamour, get at the go. Humility and love, I tell you teachings about. We still don't gonna watching wickedness I want vote. We calling all the sheep, just the shepherd a shout. I'm a God once a year, the king on his throne. Him seated in a Zion, the eye is above. No listen lies, stay away from them clouds. The hail king of Jacob, I'm proud. When will we open our eyes and see the truth is so crystal clear? So walk away from our negativity. When will we open our eyes and see the truth is so crystal clear? So walk away from negativity. Oh. Don't you get tricked by the glamour, the glitter, the gold. Stay positive, I tell you, open your eyes, stay in control. Yannick, you know you're the righteous one. Come to teach the people, I tell you got the righteous plan. Yeah. We come to sing for everyone. Yeah. We open our eyes and see the truth is so crystal clear. So walk away from negativity. When we open our eyes and truth is so crystal clear. So walk away from negativity.
Love we are promoting a sense. We got a heart full of love. That's what we got to give. Oh yeah. Sing. I got a heart full of love, and that's what I have to give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. If we have a heart full of love, then that's what we all should give. We all should just erase all the hate and stop being negative. First we have to start loving each other. Treat everyone that we meet like a brother. Stop fussing and fighting against each other. Stop use your gun and shooting you one another. We got to learn to be more kind. Erase the envy, hate and bad mind. And stop acting as if you're blind. So if you have a heart full of love, that's what you all should give. We gotta just erase all the hate and stop being negative. If we have a heart full of love, then that's what we all should give. We got to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey. Wickedness not gonna put you nowhere. We have to learn to stop being unfair. Start love and start care. Find yourself with a lot, it's time to start share. You gotta show love to your brother. You gotta have a little heart for your sister. It's time for humans to start loving each other. So if I have a heart full of love, then that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna start to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. If I've got a heart full of love, that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative. Hey, I'm more love where we want in the world. Spread it to every man, woman, boys and girls. Run down diamond and stop worship her. Because all those things are just things of the world. Hey, you need one another to survive. Without each other, then we not gonna stay alive. You got to end the violence and end all the strife. Stop hurting each other with the guns and other knives. So if you have a heart full of love, then that's what you ought to give. You got to learn to erase all the hate and stop being negative. My heart is full of love, and that's what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just erase all the hate and stop being negative.
One love. Bonjour tout le monde. Bonjour tout le monde. Janick, your host, I'm back. Tubing in. Motivation Academy. Remember me? Yeah, that's me. Alive and direct and alive. Yeah, man. And as always, more vibrant, more alive. Anyway, I'm more alive every breath I take. It's not just every talk I do or every time I speak. It's every breath I take. I become more alive, more alive, more. I don't know, less program, more kind, more levy, all the good stuff. You know, that's in that way that I want to change. I don't want to change to have more bad vibes. I want to change to have good vibes, to get those good vibe in on a permanent. You know, when I say you become the fullest of the story, that's what I mean. Is you really work hard each and every day to become the fullest of the story of what you want to embody, of what you want to, and that's what I'm doing here. But the great question remain: what's your why? It's got to be strong. If your why is not strong enough, probably gonna give up along the run, or you're not gonna take it as seriously as if you have a big why you do something. I have many why. I have many why. I think the greatest reason why I do this, it's a duty. It's a duty to shine. You know, it's a duty to shine. That's what I've realized, that my duty wasn't to sit in front of a TV and watch hockey games. That's not my duty. My duty is to shine some light. That's what, you know, I've realized that man, once awakened, once activated the mind, because that's what you got to activate. That's what it is to be awake to me, is you're starting to think and question. So you're activating this. It's thinking and questioning. What else can happen up there other than thinking and questioning? But if you don't do it, nothing will happen. You'll have like just a little ride in Babylon, and that's your life's going to be. But the quality of the question you ask yourself will also determine the quality of your life. You know, if you don't ask question, what do you want to learn? Very important to have a great set of questions. And the first one is, what's your why? Why you do something? It's got to be strong. It's got to be very strong. Maybe there's circumstances also that's going to push you to do something. Maybe. But I think it's more overall what you're made of. It's more overall what you're made of. Like, you know what you're made of if you're made of jello or rock and concrete. Like, you don't want to build a jello foundation. You want to build a foundation on the rock and concrete, something solid. So how do you build a foundation of a house, of a building? First of all, not only in one day. First of all, you got to dig. How do you build a foundation? First, you got to dig. So you dig within yourself. First, you dig within yourself. And then you're going to lay the foundation. You're going to lay the casing. You know, they put some kind of casing to receive the concrete and stuff. So that's what you do. You build the structure. You know, you dig, find the greatness, then build your structure. And then you're going to pour in the cement with the armature and all this stuff. And then you're going to become very strong. That's what you need. Just a great foundation. A great foundation with great questioning, with great, and all this will, after you build your house, but don't build too many walls. Don't build too many walls in your house. It's to break the walls to access yourself. But I think once you break it constantly, each and every day, you cannot have any other outcome than having a greater impact here, for sure. Like, you want to have it, like, I don't care about changing the world so much anymore. I know it's not my duty. That's why it becomes irrelevant a bit to go look for more lies and deception, because I know I won't change anything. One man is not an island, but it's together. By elevating by becoming conscious, just by becoming conscious. What is consciousness? Question, think. That's consciousness. If you don't question and think, what's gonna happen? And again, it's not to think what I think, not to think what the neighbors think. You want to have your own thought. You want to have your own thought. That's what we need to think for ourselves. Because the moment you start thinking for yourself, you start to ask questions to yourself. You start facing yourself. You want to, like I said yesterday, it's to honor the body that we have, the life that we have. Like I've been given life. What I am, I will make no use of it. We will make no use of our life. Like we'll just use it to go work in Babylon and pay our bills and die. That's the use of life that we make. And when we have free time, we're distracted. And when we have free time, we're not working because it's important to work and survive. It's not what I mean. But when we have free time, I'm talking about the downtime. Downtime, even that downtime, it shouldn't be so much downtime. We should have uptime and time where we can work on ourselves and not be distracted. Most people, if you turn your downtime into something very constructive and something that you are empowered to go back and tap into it each and every day and do the what you gotta do, I've redone all the visuals on the Truman Dub Blake on SoundCloud, all the picture. I said I'm due for something else. I liked the record thing, but I didn't like the black in there. I find there was not enough color, was not enough colorful. I want to have a colorful life, colorful vibe. So I said, I got to get rid of the black a bit in the background. It doesn't pop out. So I said, okay, I'll redo it. So I redid them all, and it's done. Once you put your mind to something, you can do it. And I never thought I was going to figure out Photoshop in my life, but I did. I did. And it's not my favorite thing. I find, what I find, and I was thinking about it the other day, is we discover the world a lot through screens now. We used to discover the world through books, textbooks and stuff in school, like mostly. But now we discover the world a lot through screens. And it's so sad to see the younger generation, the youths of today, they're turned into zombies completely. Every youth I meet, I have a daughter of 14, she's going to be 15 soon, and a son of 10, 11. Sam is 21. So I've seen friends around. Every youth I see today are turned into a zombified state with their phone, their device. They're so disconnected. You don't even want to talk to them. There's some children I don't even want to have because they constantly the face on their phone. They say hi to you, but they're not there. They don't care. What's care is this. That's what matters. The rest, they don't care. And you can tell because you find them all the time on their device. And it's so sick to like anyway. But that's something you have to realize for yourself. All these mind programming devices, like they don't come at our door to program us, but we gladly give in to it. But it's the youth today. The youth, the level of unawareness in the younger generation is sometimes a lot more potent than us that have done a little bit of travel here. Travel the inside a bit. The unawareness can be very very potent in the youth today, and they need so much guidance. But even with guidance, the weight of the society, the nonsense weight of the society is so potent that it's very hard to, even me, I tell them all kinds of stuff. That doesn't mean they're gonna adapt it and think like me and stuff and do what I say. It doesn't mean that they go out in the world after and all their friends are brainwashed. They're all and very disconnected. All these things are there to break our connection to the source. That's what it is. That's what I find, because it distracts you. It's distraction. That's all it is, to keep your mind distracted so you don't either games. That's why there's so many games on those devices. Keep people distracted is very, very important. As long as society is distracted on nonsense, the world will stay the same. It's just our distraction. Once we let go of our distraction, the whole thing is going to change. The whole vibration is going to change. Suddenly, people are going to be putting energy where it really matters. No, not on dumb shit. Now we focus on dumb shit, on things that really, really doesn't matter in our life. Like today, I can tell you by experience that I've purged all that stuff, the hockey and the so irrelevant. I so don't care today. I don't even think about it because I think of something else, something greater than a hockey game on TV, or I think of something greater each and every day. I'm creating that great vision, that great vibration. So it's not something I want to waste on TV with beer and pizza and popcorn. Not really. My sons are 32, 33, and daughter 16, all video gamers. That was awful. It's awful. I'm telling you. They think, and they're being turned into zombie. Even my children, sometimes, I'm telling you, their behavior is so awful. But I cannot like I didn't jump the first platform, but it's all these games are very much especially the war games and all that stuff. You see children on that, and then they go out in the world and they play airsoft and this, and they find that very cool, or paintball, and then they go into army and they get a real gun and they kill people. That's the programming. If they're deployed into a country or something. I know it's a society that's gone mad, and once we Xbox is wicked. Yeah, there's a lot of wicked stuff out there. Xbox and all those stuff. It's a world within our world, and what they do with those avatars is ungodly, blowing authentic, looking people to bits, madness. The East put it our society, the land of Zen. Go figure. Yeah. Oh yeah, Harry Potter. By the way, all these things, Harry Potter and all that. Like, you look at it from once you start being aware of it, that distraction, because you have to experience it also. It's good to say, oh, distraction is distraction, but once you let go of distraction, really let go, you suddenly experience a total different vibration. Less fear. First of all, less fear, because on TV, all it is fear propaganda. And then on the radio is fear propaganda. It's low vibration. All the stuff is very low vibration. Like, it's not conscious. It's not. They don't talk. Like, I've never heard on the radio stuff that really matters, like elevation of humanity and truth and progress and upliftment. And like, the mainstream is not really into uplifting the mind of people and guidance and truth and stuff. We're more into lies and deception, and I think we cannot and we live that lie, so it's so huge that most people can't even see. Most people can't even see further in their nose, so it's hard to see the grand illusion. They can't even see further than their nose, so peut même pas voir plus loin que ton nez. C'est dur de voir la grosse déception du monde. C'est sûr que, écoute, mais moi encore là, c'est une déception, oui, mais c'est pas ma déception. I mean, I'm not a deceiver. It's not my deception. Me, I'm an uplifter, a positive vibration. When did I see the counter narrative? Yeah, that's what we need. We just need to bring a different vibe altogether. That's all. Once we change, just pray for them, Janik. Wish them oh yeah, I send them maximum love. Maximum love always. Always maximum love to all the haters, to all the non-lovers. Me, I don't have hate in my heart. When you love, there's no place for hate. So, quand on aime, il n'y a pas de place pour la haine. Simple, hein? J'ai écouté une chanson hier de Pierre-Paul Jacques. Et c'est ça qu'il disait, quand on aime, il n'y a pas de place pour la haine. C'est parce qu'on fait de la place pour la haine dans notre cœur. Ça fait que l'amour est comme put on the back burner. We put the love on the back burner and the hate in front. So, it's just to let go of the hate, of the bad vibration, of everything that is has nothing, everything that has to do with bad vibration, let it go. That is low vibration, let it go, and you'll change. It's the stuff that your environment will, no matter what, make your experience. So if you make your environment very positive, or try, at least try. No, it's not to freak the fuck out and start freaking out and change everything around you and get rid of everybody that's toxic. And no, you yourself be the change. And the people around you will pick it up. Don't enforce on people. Don't fucking put it in their throat and say, hey, you got to see the... No, be the change. Try just yourself to be the change, to embody that change. And you're going to see people around. They're not... Yeah, we've been dumbed down, but we're not dumb. We've been dumbed down, but we're not dumb. That's the thing, but we're maybe a bit dumb, but did not see what's going on. I have problem realizing, telling myself, because what I see about others, I see it, so I don't see myself as dumb. I just see myself as distracted. I see myself as I was distracted, but what I see of others is a reflection of me. So I don't want to say people are dumb or, yeah, we're sheep. I've been a sheep too. That I can say. That's communication. Yeah, we're sheep. That it's no problem. I can surely admit that, and all the other stuff. But to say that we're dumb, I don't know. To me, it's just activating our mind and start questioning stuff. Like I haven't done something very extravagant here. I just activated my mind, activated my brain to start asking questions and connect with people to know more about the world. So it's just because I wanted to, I had the willingness to do something. And it's like I told you all the time, you might think you receive a calling or something, but it's you taking action. It's you taking responsibility for your life. That's what's gonna change your vibe and make you connect permanently or constantly to your great why. Why you do something. Very important that it's very, very strong, and keep it that way. Is built on the strength. You built everything from the inside. The strength, the vitality, the it's all from the inside. That's why I say they say, not only me, everybody say the truth is inside, because that's where we build everything. That's where I talk to you from. It's from the inside. That's where it's coming out. I'm not plug onto something, a software to talk to you. Let it come from the inside, and that's the inspiration. Yeah, play some music. Yeah, I was thinking of the word music the other day, and amuse. When we're amused, when we're I think there's a word called muse when you turn into a no. I think it's a mace or something. But the word music. Something with that, because sometimes music can be very annoying. Me, I find some music very. I like music that is when it's a good rhythm, close to the natural rhythm of the earth. Like this is what I like. That's why I love reggae music, because it's mellow, it's cool, it's not too aggressive. I've been listening to hardcore and all kinds of music, but I prefer reggae music because it's smooth. It brings love. I can feel the love. I can feel and the good vibration, and just the I don't need aggressivity. I don't need something fast. I just need to slow down. And reggae music makes me slow down and just, be in the moment more. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I feel about it, but I always loved it, and it's a very good vibe. So yes, okay, I'll play some music if you want, Red. Hold on, I have lots of dub plate, and we have more coming soon. More dub plate coming. I think Don, my bro Don. Yeah, I love Don Tepo. I love to, when you vibe with certain artists, you vibe with them, like Don, King Lorenzo, Stevie. All these guys that you see on the Greg Roy. Greg, I love Greg Roy. we all vibe together, you know, to a high level. I think that's normal. Also, once you start going into action, doing something with your life, other people that do something with their life will come and meet you, and this is what we do. That's the divine work in progress. That's how I see it. Is we are taking responsibility for our life, each and every one, and just bringing that responsibility. My responsibility is to bring a better vibe out of myself, like cultivate. You know, the responsibility is not the world. The world responsibility is responsibility to change yourself. Responsibility to live up to your expectation, to you know, to have some kind of vibe here, to not be a vibe breaker. Be a vibe builder, not a vibe breaker. Much better vibe anyway. It's a much better vibe always to do things for others, to help people, than to be just for yourself. You know, I never felt good being just for myself. For sure not. And we got the beat to make you rock.
Truman International Field Marshal, no partial, you don't know we're 5-star general. You don't know Motivation Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in tune to the main event. The beat maker from Jamaica. Stevie Culture. Well, I got what it takes to rock the place. When Stevie Culture in the place, you turn up the place. People rocking all night with smile on their face, on face, on face. You know what? Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. And you know when the beat start bouncing, and then people start jumping, you hear the beat and you got to do something. Well, even the baby in the crib start bouncing. We're rocking the stadium, the bar and the club scene. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound, making you know I am the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear it down. You wanna know why? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. This one is gonna take me to the top. Hey, the lyrics of the songs I sing, I don't have to edit. If I got to do that, forget it. True man make this beat so he'll get all his credit. Go tell the whole world that Steve Culture said it. Making music is so easy. I'm play my tracks for my friends and they all say, wow, you used to be sharp, but you're much sharper now. You wanna know how? Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take you to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, and I got the boom sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. True man, yo, the people of the vibes and the beat and the energy. Everywhere we play, people always admire we. Buying up our CDs, coming to our party. Tell we how much you love our style and our energy. Everywhere in the world that Stevie Culture go, people want me to stay, they don't want me to go. Them screaming, shouting out for more, backing up the dance floor. Always need an encore, because I came to make you rock. I got the bomb style to make it pop. And when I start, I never wanna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Because I got the beat to make you rock, got the bomb sound to make it pop. And when I start, I never gonna stop. The one you're gonna take me to the top. Yo, when the beat start bouncing, people start jumping. Hear the beat and you got to do something. Even the baby in the crib start bouncing. Rocking the stadium, the bar and the club scene. I'm gonna drop the wickedest sound. Make them know that we're the best around town. Everywhere we go, we just tear things down. Who tell them say, yo, 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 we say we tougher than steel, tougher than rock. Concrete tough, but we tougher than that. Tough to the core, tough to the mat. Not backing down, cause we don't take chat. Move out of our way when the train is on the track. Cause anytime we start, yo, we never gonna stop. We rock them from to a straight up to head top. Rasta said that, you know.
Because we got the beat to make you rock, and we got the bombs and we make it pop. When we start, when I stop, we're gonna take you to the top. We got the beat to make you, we got the beat to make you rock, got the beat to make you. We've got the groove. We make them dance out of them shoes. We keep people get confused. Rastaman them cannot abuse. Them system we refuse. Try test the Rastaman, you know you have a lose. Babylon out the road, them get confused. When them see people dancing out of them shoes. Yeah, you hear the news?
You hear the news?
Love web. When the day breaks and it light up one. Puff it, pass it on. It gives me a meditation. So I puff it every day and every night. The ice of the ice is in my brain, you know? That's the para. Hey, I'm gonna burn it up all day or night. Janika burn it up all day and night. I'm gonna burn it up, it keeps me alive. So I have to stay high. Hey. Every day I take a whiff, the highest of the highest, light it up. Janik, we smoke it every day, the high grade, we light it up. Every day I take a whiff, the highest of the highest, light it up. Janik, we smoke it every day, the high grade, we light it up. My motivation, it keeps me focused. I always stay high to the bullseye, the ice of the ice in my brain. Janik, let's burn it and praise the Most High. I praise in my brain, oh yeah. Every day I take a whiff, the highest of the highest, light it up. Janik, we smoke it every day, the high grade, we light it up. Every day I take a whiff, the highest of the highest, light it up. Janik, we smoke it every day, the high grade, we light it up. Say it no matter where it come from, Toronto, Canada, or it could have come from United States, go in California. I man still plays it in Jamaica. The ice of the ice is in my brain, I say it. Every day I take a whiff, the highest of the highest, light it up. Janik, we smoke it every day, the high grade, we light it up. Every day I take a whiff, the highest of the highest, light it up. Janik, we smoke it every day, the high grade, we light it up. Well, Janik, this one is the first, as I'm gonna go take a split break in the dub session. Light up the video. Yes, all right, realistic. I agree in the bird. Yes, sir.
Live and direct. I agree.
Well, they should know
that Janik is a motivation for the youth of tomorrow.
We want to see the youth live
happy.
No one should
live in sorrow.
So listen to the words of
the Tepa and the motivation of Janik.
Two-man show. Motivation
Academy.
Janik, teach the youths, yeah, man.
Boom! Run the rhythm. Run the rhythm and make we tell them wagwan. Every you give them life to live. Most people lead them astray, shall not fight. Teach them the righteous way. Nick tell them, Tippa tell them. Yeah, so I'm back. So what I was talking about, probably greatness or a great why. A great why is very important for sure. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning at all. Without continual growth and progress. And that's what I'm aiming is growth, is progress, is I don't come here to be accepted or to be popular. I want to grow. I want to extend my capability, work on my dream, and that's why I'm here. Like I don't really care having a look. I've been always the same people coming here, and we're having a good time. We're having an upliftment time. We're having a it's a time where, I'm not gonna save you. You have to save yourself. But at least it's a time where we can at least reason on the same level. Like I say always, it's very hard for me to even find friends or people that will listen to a decent, conscious conversation without ego, without something that we have here each and every day. I consider it a conversation because we're interacting in the chat. So I'm not. Yes, sometimes most of the time I talk to myself, but I'm talking to you. I know there is someone listening. I know Red is there, and I know Mandy is there. Bliss in the chat. I don't know who's the others. There's a few others, but it's okay. Not everybody has to show up in chat. Sometimes it's not possible. Also, if you're not logged into YouTube, if you don't have an account, or so it's not because people don't want to chat. Often it's just not possible. But yeah, only Father in heaven can save anyone, Jenny. No man can do that. Oh yeah, I can save myself. I know. I don't think anyone will come and save me. I'm sorry, Red, but I'm not in. No, I don't think that. I think help yourself, and the sky will help you. But I don't think anything will come and save me. I have to create my own salvation, my own save my soul, create my living soul. And I don't think I don't wait for God or anybody else to do it for me. And I know I have to take action. And I know there's a greater force, probably call it God or whatever, that can come and put wind beneath my wings. Yeah, for sure. But the action, I have to take them. And the saving of my life, it's me doing it. Like the action that I take, yeah, I can say I'm inspired and that, but I decide to take action each and every day. I come here and press the button start, and I go on. And so it's very much, I don't want to sound selfish with my talk, but that's not what I mean. But it's just you have to take action, and to think that someone else, like God or something, will come to save you is a bit... but that's not what I think. I don't know how to qualify it. It's your thinking, but me, I don't think this way. Yes, there's some kind of creation. And yeah, for sure. Come on. Look where we are and how wonderful and beautiful and powerful we are. For sure. There is something very strange with all this, when it comes time to talk about God and stuff. I think it's a lot about you. Me, that's the way I see it. It's a lot about you taking action and continuous action, and then the sky will come and help you. We'll come and we'll come and put wind. Yeah. I think that a lot, but to say that I'm gonna wait, that not sure so much about that. Not sure so much about that's not the way I see it. It might be the way you see it, and I respect it. Like we all see the things from our own on our own ways. Like I'm not here to brainwash you in my thinking. Like I'm just telling you the way I see things. Yes, it's very important to have faith and that, to have trust, but the most trust you should have is within yourself. It's with yourself. It's make sure you honor your body technology and your vibe and your and you don't let Babylon take over you and you're not there anymore. So it's a lot about, I don't know, it's just doing what you have to do, doing what your heart, like I do everything here. I follow my heart with no negative. As long as I don't put negativity into this, it's fine. I'm never coming here with a negative state of mind. I'm always very positive. And even if in my everyday life, even if I have stuff challenging me or like issues or stuff, I try to always remain positive, because I know that's what will probably positive thinking, positive outcome. So if you think positive in a situation that is challenging, there's good ways that good chance that you turn that into something positive. So just keep that great vibe. Very, very important for me. Very important. Bye bye, Red. You said you're leaving. Bye bye. And all happy days to me. Job's done. Kettle on Jiggy. Your job is done. You're here. Good, Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Millions of people are living within a lot of loneliness these days. Oh, yeah, yeah. The loneliness. That's what most people, we feel alone. We feel isolated. We feel small, I think. It's the feeling of smallness with the world also that is very... I don't think we should feel small, but it's a conditioning again. feel. Feel. You have to feel it. If you feel small, it's something in there. I think we should not that you're bigger than life, but life is bigger than your life for sure. It's bigger than my life. That's the thing. My life is nothing compared to life. It's much bigger. And when I'm thinking, when I say that, it's the vibration, it's the abundance, it's the stuff that life has to offer. Once you start doing uh, truth work, divine work, call it whatever you want. But once you go on a divine journey, there's something out there that's meant for you. It's hard to say what, and again, you're a big part of this also. You're a big part of this. Your thoughts have a lot to do in this. What's gonna happen in your life? What you think is what you're gonna experience. Everything I thought about so far is what I experienced in my life. So if it's the same thing for yeah. Save our souls and save our souls. So save ourselves. Sort our shit. That's it. Just to sort our shit, and save ourselves. When I say save yourself, create your salvation is just if you can completely be out of this Babylon programming mind stuff. That's probably your salvation right there. Is when you become really a free thinker, fullest of the story, and you leave a legacy of love, and that's your salvation. I think that's where I'll find my salvation. Is a salut. En français, je pense qu'on dit ça, le salut. Ben, tu veux saluer avec beaucoup de puissance, là, avec beaucoup, tu veux pas faire un salut timide à la vie. Tu veux pas faire un salut timide à la vie. Fait que c'est important d'être fort, de juste be strong, stronger each and every day. And like King Lorenzo says in his song, why should I be afraid of the wicked and the things they say? I'm becoming stronger each and every day. So I'm not afraid of anything anymore because I'm becoming stronger. Even the stuff that I thought was fear today, really, I have no. I'm very, very focused. So, and the focus is on love. Focus is on love. So there's no place for fear. Same like if you love, there's no place for hate. So if you are on the side of love, there's no place for fear. It's just because we don't love enough. If you could love enough, you would be the most powerful person in the world. You know that? If I could love enough, I would be the most powerful person in the world. It's just the love, care, share. It's just love. We're so lost in trying to find answers, and the answers is right there in us. And that's all we gotta do is... But it seems very, very complicated for most people to just talk about it. So imagine to express it and to... But it's very simple. It's love. If you could love enough, you would be the most powerful person in the world. It's just we don't love enough. We don't have our love is very conditional. I'm still like that a bit today. Like I can say that I get unconditional love and I'm perfect. No, no, I still have things I have to work on, and that's why I'm here to tell you that I'm working on them. Yeah, and to face myself also is very important. I think that's the way I've chose to liberate my trauma. Starting to see a true reflection, starting to see something that I like, that I see through, and it's true to yourself. You know what's true inside you, and you know if you live a fake life, if you don't live up to your full potential. We all know that. It's just to look at ourselves, make the change. That's what the world needs. You to make a change in your own life. Me, everybody. But do we want it bad enough? What's our why? What's our why collectively? It's got to be strong too. I think we have a strong why. Just look around. I have a why. It's called life. That's my why. Love for life. And I love life. I love people. I'm very happy to be alive. Very try to hold that joy, squeeze all the joy out of life for all the time that I'm going to be here. I'm going to make the rest of my life the best of my life, vibration wise. Like it might not be, it might be a long run to get to my goals, to realize my dreams and to all that I have envisioned. But at least I'm doing the work each and every day. I'm there and I'm present and I'm dedicated and I have the will to do it. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to that it's long and takes time. And I'm patient. You know, when you're patient, that just like nature works patiently. You work patiently and stuff will be like Alice in Wonderland. Be big, be small, depends on the audience, situation, and our needs. So be all-knowing, never alone. That's it. But I never really feel alone because, like I said, and even in the word alone, you have all one. I was supposed to review your comments. Hi, Leslie. You just make me thought of it. I had lots of great comments that came in. Hold on, I'm going to check that page. I go in the video manager. I'm going to check that out together. Truman! King Lorenzo! Community. That's where we find it. Leslie said, hi, Jennick. You had a lot of good days this summer and fall. It was kind of warm here, too. I just want to tell you that I almost always have a pineapple and ladybugs in my house. So funny. I'm watching few of these while I knit a scarf. Water. Yeah, anything. Yeah. Can't stand that word. That's my... Pretty good today. That's good. No, Leslie, you're doing good. You change your eating habits and all this. Like that's what we gotta change. It's just also sometimes it's our ways. It's our ways of doing things, our ways of living, our ways of some ways have to change. We know that stuff is bringing our lower vibration. So you get conscious of certain stuff. Slowly, like I say, it's not to freak the fuck out and eliminate everything one day from your life. The toxic people, the toxic food, everything. You go progressively. It's like when you, yeah. C'est un beau mot, ça, reborn. C'est ça que je ressens. Puis t'as le talent d'un motivational speaker, puis t'as raison avec le fait d'arrêter en claquant des doigts. En 2 ans, j'ai arrêté la cigarette, la drogue, la viande et l'inaction. Sérieux, j'ai tellement changé pour le mieux. C'est juste le début. C'est ça. C'est juste le début. It's always, you know, what we see, even in our growth, often what we see is just the tip of the iceberg. If we keep digging and digging and digging, we always find greater vibration inside. That's my experience. Like I was, and it's the action. That's all you need. It's take action towards Always forward, never backward. Simple. Always forward. Yeah. Ça, c'était Mathieu. Big up, Mathieu. Like he said, he stopped everything almost by snapping his fingers, cigarette, drugs, bad food, all this. And he stopped everything. And he said it's just the beginning because that's it. That's the beginning, is to honor your body technology, is to make sure you take care of your body. So then the rest, the vibration, you are what you eat. If you eat good, and don't have too much alcohol, cigarettes, and stuff, that all these stuff is there to lower. First of all, it's a need. It's a need. When I explained to you all this, it's managing your life a lot. So if you have nothing, no attachment, you're gonna create very few suffering events. If you have no attachment, but often it's the attachment we have to stuff that we can't let go and stuff that creates a lot of suffering. The attachment. Oh, I love the egg sperm analogy. I have always felt like a champ, but not always been that way. I have been led astray by many. I guess I'm a follower, but I have a management qualities. You know what, followers? I don't think you're a follower. That's the comment I wanted to extend on, because when I read it, I was like, hey, that's a good comment. And she says she's a follower, but you know what? I don't think you're a follower. I think you were just waking up. It's just to wake up. There's a certain period of time where you're gonna not follow, but you're gonna have people that maybe follow or something. But I think it's just a process. At one point, you're gonna take the walk alone. That's what I mean. But it's gonna happen. We need each other for survival. I tell you all the time. So you're gonna. I still today I go to other people for inspiration, for like a lot in music and stuff. That's my way, no? But yeah, like there's singer that I follow, obviously, no? But I don't follow them. I encourage them and stuff. But following is not a bad thing if you follow the right people. If you follow the people that keep you with an uplifted state of mind, it's not a bad thing. And it's going to be for a certain while, until you find enough strength, enough guts to go and take the eagles fly together, pigeons flock together. So for sure, you want to become in that eagle state at one point and be able to take flight and do it alone. But I don't think anybody's really I don't like to use the word too much followers. I think we're all leaders. It's just some of us haven't discovered fully the way how to win completely, how to win with life and stuff. So we go to others that have discovered a way to win, and that's it. And then we get inspired. But I don't think that's why I like the comments and teaching qualities. I cannot run anymore. There comes a point in your life where you just cannot run away anymore. You gotta face yourself. You gotta look in the mirror and say, okay, who am I? What I came to do here? What is this place? Why are we alive? Why are we here? What? To be distracted? No, not only. So that's the look I had. I had to look in the mirror and say, enough the distraction. You got to do something with your life, something great, not just something within the construction of Babylon. Something, create something on a different vibration. Like that's what I wanted. That's where I'm going. I need to see things different than physical body. I do try to exercise when I can. I just never never worried about it much, because I was always moving. The sitting down is for the birds. Yeah, that's it. Still going stronger. Thanks, Jelly. Merci, Leslie. Très beau commentaire. No, that's it. It's just as long as you move, for sure, exercising is the best. Exercise each and every day, but the exercise can be done. Don't need to go on a bike or on a treadmill. You can do many things to exercise your body, to move. As long as we move, but that's a problem today. People don't move anymore. We live in a box, work in a box, travel in a box. Our life is becoming so boxed in. We don't even move. But the sitting down, like she said, sitting down is for birds on branches. That's who sit down, the birds. They sit down in the water and they just gaze and they relax. They live in the they have no pressure. But we, I think, have greater responsibility than birds here. I think so. I think there's something with us. Like I said yesterday, we have been given power and dominion over everything of the over the face of the earth. So why not do it? But do it on the side of love, not destruction. Now we're destroying everything we touch. Great. I'll try to watch it. Or the only person he likes. Cooley, they got you all distracted with nonsense. All of my so-called women and whatever else. While they are in the back collaborating lies, for sure. They make fun of us. They make fun of us. We're all freaking blind. No one sees anything of what's going on, and they're making fun of us. Shoot, now they even put a fake car in space. You know, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. I've seen stuff done by them, by these nonsense evil people, but now they have sent a car, apparently, in fake. Like, it goes beyond the ridicule. The ridicule is gone beyond anything that I could possibly perceive, or something like even in the sleeping, I would have perceived that as fucking fake. I would have questioned. I'm sure I would have questioned this freaking nonsense car flying through space. Like, people don't question. Oh, like, it's completely in this. That's why we're asleep, because we don't question things. That's why we sleep. It's not because the inculcation and this and that, but it's mostly because we don't question. We don't question nothing. We trust them blindly and don't question. Y'all can follow and harass somebody else for the next couple of years. I ain't running. I ain't hiding. Y'all can bring me down. You all can't bring me down. I'm done. That's it, Colby. You know, that's what it is. You gotta get mad at first. If you don't get mad, you're not paying attention. If you're not mad at first, once you realize all this, you're not paying attention. I got super mad at the beginning. I got super mad, and I'm still mad. But not mad to bring the low vibration, but mad to push me to action. Like, I will not sit and just do nothing and wait that other people do something. Like, I want to be into the action, into the change, into the. And that's to me what we have to do. That's a duty. Just we avoid a lot of stuff. We're in avoidance. Yes, the man in the mirror is the one you hope so true always, all the time, never ending. Yes, thank you, Jenny. That is how it happened. I actually hung two papers on the walls next to the mirror. That's it. 9 this work in the 90s. One is the man in the mirror. The other is the woman in the mirror. I read that twice, in fact, and it is so true. People should just Google it. Yeah. It's just to take a look in the mirror. That's all it is. We all need a good look in the mirror. And stop being fake. Stop being fake. Stop being a fake life, living a fake life, having fake relationship, having everything is so fake, because we're all under trauma, and no one really sees their trauma, the ego, all that stuff. It's all ego-based trauma. All we experience here is pretty much all ego-based trauma, because this is why we don't get to each other. We don't connect with the ego. Is way too big. We know so much. We know so much. The ego knows so much. That's what caused division, is your freaking ego and the ego of the people that have it so inflated that you can't even talk to them and reason with them, because they know everything. They pretend to know. They don't know that they don't know that they don't know, but they are under the illusion of knowing, and the ego is so big, and the shell is so thick that the layers of ego are so thick that, hey, whoa. Like, I'm not saying don't have a ego, but you don't need to have it 5 feet thick. Like a casing of ego around yourself, and no one can get to you, no one can talk to you. Like, super nonsense. Should all be very much open to each other, support each other, love, share, care each other. Why is it so hard to do, like, collectively? We can do it. I can really do it. Like, just like that. Do all that stuff like that. You too. But for the whole, it seems to be a very big thing. Yeah. You just said the best things in life are free. For sure. I told the same thing to my youngest today. He is getting smart beyond his years now. He asks me all kinds of questions. That's what we need to do. Question stuff. I've never questioned anything when I was younger. I've never been taught really to question. You know, if you're not taught, if you don't tell your children, question everything in school, they will not. Like I tell Gavin all the time, question it, Gavin, question it. You know, question everything you learn in school. Go there, do what you have to do, but question everything. And it's also important to not just accept what authority or other people tell you. Like, you have to relearn everything anyway. But if you go there with an aware state of mind, it's a bit different. It's a lot different. So, yeah, we have to tell them to question stuff for sure. And we talked. It was so nice. I knew it would happen. That's it. Just a matter of time before people start to question and question more. And when you see other people question stuff, you're like, hey, oh, maybe I should question it too. Why is he questioning this? Why? Like, he's not completely out of his mind for sure. Why is he questioning that? Like, you hear me talk here. I'm not out of my mind. I'm not a fucking clown. Like, what I say holds the road. Like, I'm not telling you, I'm not giving you definitions or anything like that, instructing you on reality. I'm just trying to tell you to think for yourself and to change the vibe. So the world, because I feel like this is my calling to do motivational speaking, because, you know, what you feel like your heart tells you and stuff, it's important to follow, because this is probably where the divine acts. It's in the inspiration. So if you're inspired to do something, a divine work, or do it. Like I say always, I don't come here to work for you. I don't work for you. I don't come here for acceptance. But I've been ordained to be great. Okay, I'm ordained to be great because I feel the divine inspiration. So in doing the divine work, so that's why I come here and inspire my brothers and sisters, because I feel that I have to do it, not because I feel that I need to be accepted by you. Or no, I feel that you need to be motivated and you need to be inspired, and we all need it. So that's the divine work that I feel within me, and that's what I bring here. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, what pushed me there? Why do I do this? Why? I'm gonna ask them what's their why. I gotta find mine. No, I always knew it, but I mean, it's very important to feel that stuff. You have to feel it. So that's why I say this is what I have to do. That's what I feel like I have to do here on this earth, is motivation, inspiration, and fire. You know, show the fire that you have inside, and that fire for me is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, this helped me a lot. Not getting stressed lately. Not quite in the moment where I want to be. Thanks, Jenny. Big up, listening. Love the pineapple. Great spot you got there, brother. That's Red. Merci, Red. Yeah, pineapple. I love pineapple. I was eating my, I don't know, I always bring snacks on the side of the river because I'm there for a couple hours. And I always like to munch on something, some kind of fruit, or I love to eat. I love to eat, but I love to eat good stuff. I love to eat fruit, and I love fruit. I love fruit. If you ask me, what I prefer is fruit. That's what goes in the best for me, but I mix it with other stuff too. C'est assez ironique, je me suis écrasé. Je t'écoutais quand tu parlais, les gens regardent des trucs et j'ai fermé la vidéo. Je suis dans l'action, merci, t'inquiète pas. Je vais regarder le reste de la vidéo demain. Ça, c'est Mathieu. Big up, Mathieu. Funny you mentioned the word TH words, because I had a hard time pronouncing one particular word, teeth. À l'école primaire, yeah, those TH words is a very, that's why Thor, they have Thor, and they have it on the big, their fake space shuttle, Thor, and the whole kit. I'm sure there's something there. Ferdinand de Bull. Ferdinand de Bull. Watch out. Yikes. No, no, no. You do not have to vaccinate your lambs in the US. Please don't spread that Babylon nonsense. The system does not tell you that there is always the religious exception option for opting out, or that this option may also be taken because of philosophical and spiritual beliefs similar to a religious one. You know, like like vaccines are not 100% safe or 100% effective, and that no medical care provider is willing to personally or professionally guarantee that my child will not be harmed. Type of thing. I'm sure most educators aren't even aware of this option because of endless fear based propaganda and lifelong indoctrination, but each state allows for an exception on philosophical religious grounds, except California, to my knowledge, which will not currently allow any unvaxxed kids into the school system. That's fantastic. Homeschooling is always a better option, and you'd be surprised how lax the system is on providing evidence that specific subjects be taught. And with these exceptions form, I'm reading the comment of Ferdinand. It's a long comment. Hold on, I'll be there. Lax the system is our in is on providing evidence that specific subjects be taught. And with these exceptions form, most state will say you acknowledge that your children may be excluded from team sport, daycare, and other activities during an outbreak. That's fine, no biggie. Please tell folks to call their local school district office to ask them to mail out an exception form to look over and to do a simple online search for immunization exception laws in their state. Man, things aren't that bad yet and never will be. Consent is everything. Knowledge is power. Don't leave your viewers thinking they don't have the power to say no and to thus protect their little ones from big pharma grubby hands. And yes, if a parent does not sign a simple exception form, they could be fined and imprisoned. But withdrawing consent will never be against the law. It's the greatest power we have. Why resist Babylon when you can easily step around it and enjoy the scenery in the process? Great comment. Big up, Ferdinand. Big up, Ferdinand. J'ai dit à lui que je would review his comment. You are bang on the you are bang on reference to the test we are given while in this round. We just have to stay focused without any days off, like you always say, mon frère Mario. There's no days off. There's no days after this. It's a 24/7 job. You know, once you sign in for the divine, if you sign in for the divine work, it's 24/7. If you think it's just no, my job is 24/7. I have to stay focused. This is my mission: is to stay focused, to stay vibrant. Because if not, I can do this here. If I end up being negative and stuff, and I'll probably leave you. Will not come back here. But no, we all have a great responsibility with our vibration, for sure. So yeah, no, for sure. Stay focused. Keywords are practice, 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 which I definitely like. Yeah, practice. Just practice your stuff. Even if you don't know what you have to do, what's your passion, what's your calling, practice something. That's the key, is to practice. I know what I want to do. I know what needs to be practiced. And that's what I'm doing. But I know it's not going to come in one day. No, I got lots of work to do, but I'm willing to do it. I'm willing, even if it takes 5 years, 10 years, even if it never happened, I don't care. With all this, I became something else. I became a lot stronger and a lot less fear than I had before. So Just that made me become. Just the journey will transform you. So it's not so much about the goal. It's about the journey transforming during that journey and becoming more vibrant, more less fear. And that's what I think. Depuis que j'ai 6 ans, mon père me dit que tu ne pourras pas changer le monde. Eh bien, il a tort. La preuve qu'on soit réveillé, preuve que le monde change parce que nous, il faut se changer nous-mêmes, combattre ces démons et être en action. Après ça, certaines personnes qui nous observent en sont inspirées et elles risquent de changer à leur tour quand le moment sera venu. Il ne faut pas avoir peur de dire la vérité. Puis en passant, mes vidéos vont bien. J'ai brisé la glace et je suis à l'aise. Puis j'ai hâte à ce printemps de me trouver un chilling spot. Ça, c'est Mathieu. Ben, c'est briser la glace, je pense, c'est juste ça. C'est juste break the ice. Break the walls to yourself. It's the break the walls. You know, the ice is breaking the walls to yourself to access your greatness and to feel it and to not be afraid of it. You know, once you discover your gift and you share it with the world, you dig, discover your gift. You're gifted into something. Me, I think it's speaking. It's I really think it's teaching, speaking, and that's what I'm gifted with. I feel it. It's something I feel. It might change, but for now, it's really something I feel deeply. So that's why I'm going into that way, taking that route. But you gotta find your own route, your own stuff, and work on it day in day out. If you There's nothing you cannot do, you cannot achieve. So just put your mind to it, stay focused, and give thanks for life each and every day. It's gonna happen. Stay positive. Big up, Mathieu. Always. I'm getting a lot done. Amazing how much time, money, and mental anguish came from cigarettes. For sure. Especially the mental anguish. Sometimes people, me, I have people around me that, not directly, but I have people in my family that smokes, like my father. His whole life is guided by the cigarette. That's what I'm saying. It's very mental. It's very mental. So it's a liberation. That's what it is to be free. It's free from self-oppression. What else do you want to be free from? From self-oppression? Well, you're prisoner in Babylon. Like I'm prisoner in Babylon, prisoner of a shit stem. So it's just to be free. Is free your mind, free, and you don't have to feel like a prisoner. You don't have to feel like a victim. It's all about feeling and how you process your life. Your thinking. Very important. Yeah, yeah. So thank you. I love this. I'm so sorry to hear that Kim is still sick. I hope she finds out what is wrong, and we'll find out soon. It sounds horrible. It is. I think they need to check her tummy. They will. She's seeing a stomach doctor soon. I pray Kim feels better soon. And then the stomach doctor certainly knows more than me. So I think we'll trust them. Even though they're programmed and it's a big machine, I think he knows more than me about stomach. So I think we're gonna trust them for now. But we have our own plan of action. We have developed a plan, and she feels a bit better now. We have taken certain action. We have so she feels a bit better now. Found her something that she can take, if you know what I mean. And she feels a little bit better. Grocery store of hell. Puis t'as bien raison avec le fait que les gens mangent des cadavres. Je suis dans l'action, je suis devenu végétarien. Mais moi, je pense que c'est juste d'avoir une diète normale. C'est juste une diète normale. C'est pas so much vegetarian or végétalien. Just eat normally. No bones, no blood. No bones, no blood. Simple. And then the vibration will rise. Cool video. Thanks for your word. Est-ce que t'es Québécois? And they dropped me here in Quebec. I've been dropped off in Quebec. Yeah, I'm from Quebec. Canada. That's what they say. But if I would have been born I had to be born somewhere, I would have drowned. It's water all over. I would have drowned. You're so damn happy. For sure. Janik, aka Mr. Happy Man. I have to watch you all the time. Makes me get up and do stuff. I have a heart full of love, trying to erase all the hate, all the bad. I need to polish up that. Thanks, Janik. I did so much today without much effort. Feels good. That's it. That's what I'm saying. And it's already very hard to change ourselves and to keep that vibe. So me, I'm out, and I'll be back tomorrow. So rise and shine, do your best, don't stress, forget the rest, and don't forget a great set of questions will bring a genuine quality of life. Also, according to the question you ask yourself, and you ask it from life. So we can do it day after day by day. I live my life like a bird in the sky. That's the way that I want to be. So tell me why? Why should I be afraid of the wicked and the things they say? I'm getting stronger every day. Yeah, stronger every day. Big up, Bliss Bliss, super talk today. Lots of work down here. 7 days. That was the comments of Bliss a week ago, I think. Yeah. So all of you beautiful people, love you all. Rise and shine. That's our mission. This is what we choose. We're out.